All right, hello everybody, and welcome to the Billiard Factory Pool School, coming to you live from the Austin, Texas location. And I'd like to thank everybody who's joining us via Zoom, and for those participants who showed up here in person. And for those who might be joining us for the first time, my name is Mo, and we're the Billiard Factory, and we are a company who specializes in giving family fun. Our purpose being enabling all families and friends to share priceless time together. And we look forward to having you tonight and having some fun. Before we get the show started with Jaden, I would like to give a huge thank you to Jaden for working with us for the last year and a half, going on 2 years. It's been great having him part of our family, and trying to put all the hard work and effort into his videos that he puts out, and participating online with everybody. So this is going to be, I wouldn't say maybe 100% final, but this is going to be the last pool school that we have until further notice, I guess. So again, I'd like to thank Jaden for participating and coming out here and doing this thing for us. I hope everybody has a great time and enjoys the show. And good luck to everybody who did sign up and is with us, who are signed up to get some free gifts. And we're going to be giving away a couple of Q-Tech Avid Cubes, which we'd like to thank Q-Tech for sponsoring and adding that to the giveaway. And I believe there's also a couple of gift cards that we also will be giving away as well. So good luck to everybody to those who are participating in that. So with further ado, I'd like to go ahead and pass it along to Jaden, and let's have some fun.
Awesome, thank you, Mo. Just to start off right into it, we're gonna go ahead and do a giveaway for one of those Q-Tech Qs. So if we can get our wheel up, Ken. I got to get closer to the screen to see who wins, but good luck to all of you on this wheel. And we got Bernard Brown. We have one more giveaway. We actually have two more, but one more for right now, for a gift card. So if we can get the wheel back up again. And who is it? Robert Wilson, congratulations. You have a gift card. Billiard Factory will reach out to you shortly to make sure you get that. So we're going to go ahead and get into some trick shots. I'm going to start with one of my favorites, which is classic shot of the real shot. I'm taking 3 cues, I'm putting 2 of them together, and they're lined up facing that side pocket, 1 4, making a little opening right here. So we're going to take the ball, put it over the side pocket, and we're going to take our cue ball, put it over here. And we're going to go around the rails, 1, 2, 3, and into this opening, up and around these cues, and then down into the foul. This is a timeless trick shot. Been shooting for probably well over 100 years. But here we go. Just a little bit of the right side, look at that. Take off that rail. I love the shot. You know you made it for a minute. Nice. And another classic shot. I'm gonna get my rack over here for this. Called the pyramid shot. And pyramid shot, we basically have a rack with 3 balls under it. You have to replace one of the balls with the cue ball. It looks great. It's a great shot. So we're going to take 3 balls, put them here, little ends of our rack, take another one, turn it slightly to the left. So the goal is to make the 2 ball into 1 ball without this period of ball, and also have the 1 ball be pocketed inside the pocket. Now, shoot this just like a normal stop shot, just a little bit closer. And I don't do it too hard, but to get it We're gonna do it on different sides. So you
Hey, Jaden.
yeah.
Hey, we're having a hard time in hearing you as you get farther away from that microphone. So you may need to explain what you're doing and then go do it.
Okay, so now I'm gonna shoot this pyramid shot with multiple people. I'm gonna shoot it with 2 people. So I have we have Dave over here that's gonna shoot it with me. So we don't have straight line. Are you able to do that? We're shooting. Go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Same time. Shooting. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Who cares about the computer? So, moving on, I'm going to shoot some jump shots. And I'm going to have somebody hold this rat kind of in place for me right here. So, to slide all around. Now, I'm going to grab, thank you. I'm going to grab the shaft of the cube. Okay. So we're going to shoot some jump shots. And I have a jump cube. If you don't know what a jump cube is, it's a bit shorter and it's a bit lighter than an average cube. And it allows you to pop the ball on the table. So we're going to jump over this. We'll put it at the first time. And some regular jump shots, they're pretty easy. Then we start getting into some more fancy stuff. Go under your leg. This one always gets me, but I always try left-handed. This one's always a little tricky, but I love trying. That's some jump shots, and I actually have a special guest for this next shot. My mom, Amy Dupree. You can stop pulling that thing. My mom, Amy Dupree, is going to lay on the table.
If you miss your ground.
If I miss,
You did your ground. Yes.
So we have her laying on the table because we're going to jump the cue ball over her and pocket a ball onto this ball. So I'll use 2 ball right here, 7, and 6. And this is a shot created by one of the best trick shot artists out there. His name is Steve Marco. If I can find my cue ball, here it is. Steve Marco is called the skybound shot. The reason it's called the skybound because instead of just shooting a regular jump shot, we're actually going to drop the cue ball first. And while the cue ball is in the air after it bounces, we're going to hit it. It's going to go down the table, hopefully over my mom, and then make the cue ball into the corner. So you put your arms up flat, minimizes the risk. So here we go.
Hey, Jaden,
Yeah.
is your mom facing the right way?
Yes, she is.
You sure? You don't want to turn her around, right?
No, she'll be fine.
Okay, just
It'll
checking.
be okay. And we have our designated catcher over there in case it goes off the table. So here we go. 1, 2.
Stop.
1, 2. 1. I'm actually.
I think he's messing with you right now.
that's it for my little trick shot. Drill that you can do, just to make you an overall better pool player. Put my rack up, and this right here is a very basic drill. Drill that I love. You can do it at any skill level, doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you're a pro player, you can always make this drill work for you. So I'll take out the balls. We're gonna start right here, and we're gonna make a little box. I'm just gonna do 3 by 3, so we don't waste your time shooting. But this is right here. You can basically make up any rules you want for this drill. Typically, the rules are you go in order from this 10 ball, 1, 5, 4, 8, without hitting another ball with a cue ball, and you're just trying to pocket them in a row. But you can make your own rules, like I'm only using left spin on these shots, or I'm only shooting this type of shot. So you're gonna get down. And so we got that ball down, and then this one being a little one here on the bottom left. And always if you mess up something like this, because I wanted to do further out here. If you mess up, you can shoot it, but it's best to restart so you get the whole drill looking nice instead of 2 floppy shots. So this is one of my favorite drills to shoot. You shoot it any way you want to. You can start by alternating with 1, and 8, 10, 4, and 5. You can shoot it however you want, but this is a great drill. Another drill, pretty similar. The line drill. You can shoot this one any way you want either. I like to sometimes shoot it alternating pockets. So going forward, and a lot of people like to play it backwards, shooting it into the same pocket. So basically the takeaway is no matter what the drill, you can make it work for you. If you feel like these are too simple, add more balls. Make it harder on yourself so you can be a better player. And another drill that I love is putting the ball hanging in the pocket, trying to kick that ball in from each diamond. So I'm going to show you the diamond system. I don't use it too often, but it's a great thing to do. So each diamond is basically 10. So pocket 0, 10, 30, this pocket's 40, all the way down. So what you do, cue ball's at 10, you're trying to go to 0. So on the opposite end, you hit at 5. So you just hit in between where you're going and where you are and where you're trying to go. You hit in between. So 5 would be in between this pocket and the first diamond. So you just hit at 5, and we're able. Oh, missed it a little bit. 5, and we're able to come down here and make that 5 goal. And you want to work it all the way down here. The angles get a little bit thrown off, so you have to compensate some extent. But this drill, just moving the cue ball by diamonds each time, trying to kick this ball in. Great drill. Also trying not to scratch. Scratching is really easy on these shots. So a good way not to scratch is just be a little bit to the left or right of your mark on that rail. So just moving the cue ball down the rail, trying to make that 5 ball. Just hitting a little bit on the left. What? You're not using any front fingers. No, I'm using just straight center. Sometimes when I get down here, because if you're right here, halfway between is this pocket. Right. So you either want to go on this side with the left spin, this side with the right spin. You have to adjust as you get further down. Also around here, around these 2 diamonds, things can be a little tricky because that pocket is still kind of in play. But I'm just getting standard basic. So yeah, one more thing I wanted to show is 3-ball pattern play, which is my favorite drill to do before I'm warming up for a tournament. Helps me get used to every table. Help me kind of get used to this table. This table plays very fast. I'm not used to that on my home table. But these 3-ball pattern play drills can get you ready on any table. So basically, you throw out 3 balls on only one half of the table. And you go, I'm going to make 1 ball here, a 3 ball here, and 5 ball there. So you say which pockets you're going to make the balls in before you actually shoot it. And if you mess up, you just restart. You don't continue shooting because you shouldn't promote playing that position. So I'll make two balls where I call them. Called the 3 ball. Looks like I'm going to be a little tripped up on my microphone. Hey guys, can y'all hear me? Okay. So then play back here for the 5. And I'm going to move my mic just a little bit over to the side. And then that 5 ball. And that. So, and then once you get the 3 balls down, let's say you've made it consistently 10 times, move up to 4 balls, move to 5 balls. So we're going to show another drill. Take 3 balls, put them each away, a little bit, about a ball away from the diamonds. And you're going to want to put this 1 ball up. You're going to take the 3 ball, you want to make them all in a row. So 2 ball, and then try to come back to this 9 ball, and try to come back to this 3 ball. So just use a little, I like to stick to a certain spin for each of the shots, just to make it a bit like more consistent with my shooting. So you're using the same spin on this shot. This isn't the best spin to use on this shot, but with how I was playing. Yeah, a little bit low and a little bit of right was what I was using on all those. This one you don't have to worry about. Oh, you got to worry about making the ball down. There we go. Y'all can see that. So just a little bit. You can shoot it with top right. You can shoot it with bottom. You can even play those shots. I'm not very good at this shot. I probably should use this for these shots. But that top right spin to come around 3 rails on the table. That position shot. Shoot it with that position shot. You can shoot it with any position shot that you like. And I'm going to show another trick shot. And this one's kind of one that you can make up for other shots. So if you take a bunch of balls and put them together and put this cue ball next to it, you create a lot of energy when you hit that ball. So I'm going to show it with a strike. And a fun challenge I like to see is how long I can get the ball to spin through. So we're going to line up all these balls. And I'm actually going to use the strike 9 ball as a cue ball. Let's see how long we can get that ball to spin. So all these balls have so much energy that a ton of spin in this 9 ball. See if we can get it at least for 30 seconds. Can you pull up your timer? You're going to see exactly how long it is. Got it? Okay. I'll give you a countdown. Ready? 3, 2. Okay, it's going. It's hitting a lot of rails. It's taking this on the spin. I don't like that. But this table is long, it's brand new, so it should be able to spin quite a bit. We hit the rails. The rails is what took most of the energy out of the moment. So try to see if I can keep this 9 ball in the center of the table. There's so much spin on it. It's really hard to control. I'm trying to get it. Okay. 3, 2, 1. There we go. Get that ball up, we look all right. Now it's fun. Let's put my really fun shot. Draw too. Don't put that in this draw. So you can actually get the draw shot where it comes into the rail and comes back into the rail. You can just stack it all in front of it. So there we have, how long was that?
27 seconds.
27 seconds. I think the world record for doing that is around 35 by Florian Kohler. Then on trick shots, it's a great trick shot player. So we have a few more things. One drill that I really like to shoot, cue ball. drill I like to shoot is this bank shot drill. And it's really just shooting bank shots, but lining it up in a row. And as you get more advanced, you start to play position shots on the bank shots. So just getting used to how those table banks. This is also what I do before I play in a match. Because all tables bank a little bit different. Different brands of tables bank differently. But I always play these shots with a little bit of draw, and you can take the ball in hand on each shot. So you can just get comfortable with how these tables bank. So I shoot this ball all the time before tournaments. At a tournament with me at it, and once you miss a shot, it's very important that you go over that shot again. And at least make it 3 times before you allow yourself to move on. It really makes you a better player. Scratching, we don't really care about scratching, right? We're just trying to make these bank shots. So I missed that shot, so I'm going to shoot it multiple times until I feel comfortable with it. So if you're ever at a tournament and you're playing on, say, you're switching between a diamond table at your house and a valley table at a tournament, they're going to bank differently. They have different side pockets, and you're going to want to know how that table plays before you actually play the match on it. So one more thing with that spin shot I just showed, we're going to try a little trick shot. So the goal is to get our cue ball to come around the rails with enough draw. I'm going to take my rack right here. We're trying to get this cue ball to go up, draw backwards, and then go 1, 2, 3, all around the table, hitting this rack, making the cue ball. So this one, you actually don't need a lot of draw with this one. A lot of people try to put a ton of spin on these shots, but you really don't need it. So you get down, I'm using about half a tip of draw, maybe a full tip, and then a little bit of right spin. Oh, right in the pocket, but it's so much spin on it. That would have been it if we hadn't hit the pocket, but we'll try it one more time. I'm going to aim a little bit further out this way to adjust if I hit that pocket. We want to hit around here. So just aim a bit further out. Well, that was too far out, so we're going to try it one more time. This shot is a super fun one if you can get it down. It's a little tough. Got to have a good bit of control for it. Get down. A little bit of right spin, a bit of draw. We hit that rail. But what you don't see happening is it's going so fast that we actually made it.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a great shot. So that's it that I have for trick shots, drills, and tips, and I can open the floor to some questions. See if we have anything in the Q&A section. Or if we have any questions here about anything. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to know more maybe about the banking system or another banking system. When the balls are at an isosceles triangle, since they're going to have generally when you play, the target ball is not the exact same line. So how do you make those?
I don't really play with a full banking system. What I do is I like to play pretty much based on feel, and that's a lot of players. You can use systems. Systems are great. They usually have the situations that they don't work all the time, or maybe even the majority of the time. Some do work, and you can use them to help you get your general aiming target. But let's say we have a shot like this where it's not dead lined up. I know that if I hit this thing slowly, it's going to open up. So just based on feel, really, based on just shooting the shot, just hitting slowly and just seeing where you end up on the table, like that bank drill that I do before every match, that really helps. But you can also use the angle in, angle out system. Whatever angle this ball is going into the rail, that's the angle it's going to come out from. So I sometimes use that drill, but there's so many factors in banking. You got speed, you got the spin, that it's really hard for one system to cover everything. So really, you just got to get good at shooting all types of things. So just get down on the table and fly. That's really what you have to do. Okay. No problem. And we have one in here. Yeah. Someone said, can we see some massé shots, like a rocket massé or a satellite? I cannot shoot a satellite massé on the spot. That is probably the hardest shot in the pool. I've only made it 4 or 5 times. But I can shoot the rocket massé for you guys. I brought my massé cue. I just got to get it out of the case. Screw it together. So we got one on the strap. Okay. Just in case things get lost inside of it. Okay. I got my massé cue out. So the rocket massé, for people who don't know the rocket massé, one of the more basic massays. It's kind of like equivalent to the Hustler massé, stuff like that. So, and if you don't know, this cue is a special cue for massays. It makes it a bit easier. It's heavier. It's shorter. The tip is a lot bigger. So you got more area to contact the ball with. So I'm gonna try to make this rocket massé for you. Whoever asked for it. So get down, and we get off a little bit. We probably cue ball too thick. If you catch it too thin, you miss it. If you catch it too thick, you kind of jump through it. You won't get that spin on it. That was good. Come on, get there. There we go.
Nice.
I have another massé that we can shoot.
Jaden, can you do from that side?
From that side?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I can do it going this way because I'm right-handed. Move those cues out the way. Just so you can get a better angle of it. Take my chalk. And you really don't have to elevate too much for this shot. You don't have to go all the way like that. You can have a little bit, I'd say about like 80 degrees of elevation on that. And a little bit of left spin.
Oh, get in there. Nice.
So I have another massé shot that's really cool. See if I have enough balls for it. If I don't, I'm just going to steal from the other table. This one's called the machine gun massé. It's pretty popular massé shot to shoot. So why it's called the machine gun massé is we're going to hit this cue ball with a massé and a little bit of spin. So it'll stick to this rail. It's going to hit all of these balls, and it kind of sounds like a machine gun. So we're going to make sure all these balls are in line well. Same premise as the rocket massé. There we go. So it kind of fights through all of those balls and makes that ball inside pocket. It's a pretty good shot. So we have a lot of questions that happen since I've checked it. How many total hours have you practiced? Oh, I don't know. A while. I've been playing since I was 12. So a lot of people assume I started out 8 or 9, but I really haven't been playing super long. But rocket massé is supposed to be full rail. I know what you're thinking. That's a much harder shot. I don't know the name for that shot, but where it goes all the way up the table and hits the ball and comes all the way back. That's a bit hard to do on the spot right now, so I can't really shoot that one. What's the math or trick behind using the diamonds? So, as I talked about the diamond system, you have all the diamonds are in increments of 10 in your head. So you have 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. And then same thing on this side, 0, 10, 20, all the way down. So if you have a ball in the pocket, that's at 0. and you have your cue ball that's at 30. You divide 30 by 2, and you get 15, and that gives you an ending point between 10 and 20 on the rail. You get 15. So you hit the cue ball at 15, however, you make that cue ball at 0. And we have, someone says our audio is cut out, hopefully it's not.
Me.
So that is it for our questions, and we have one more giveaway to do. It's another one of those Q-Tech cues. So if we can get wheel back up. Here we go, we got it. That was actually not the cue that we're giving away here. Module 3, congratulations on the Q-Tech cue. Billiard Factory will contact you shortly. So real quick, just wanted to thank all of you guys that have attended on Zoom or in person. It's been really fun doing these cool schools. Thank you to Billiard Factory for allowing me to do these, and my head's getting cut off. Allow me to do these, and I'm a bit too tall. Allow me to do these and use their facility to do this. It's been really great. Any other words?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks again for everybody who joined us via Zoom, and also for those who came in person. And do you want to take more questions? Anybody have any other questions?
We can take some more questions. Our questions right really.
This is it, guys. This is your last opportunity to learn from the pro. Ask your questions right now.
Any books or videos that I recommend? Anything by Tor Lowry is great. Tor Lowry's a great pool instructor on YouTube. He has his 0x billiards videos. I've bought all of them and I've watched them. They're great. Also, that Mike Massey book about 8-ball patterns. I think it's just called 8-ball patterns by Mike Massey. So that's a great book. I have a straight pool book called 14.1. That's a great book. So all of those stuff. How do you get the cue ball high enough with the jump? Well, the higher elevated your cue is, the higher it'll jump. But obviously around here it starts getting a bit too much. So when I'm shooting a jump shot, let's say this cue ball is right there and we're blocked by the 1. So when I'm shooting a jump shot, I normally get down, pretend that the 1 ball is not even there, and then I'm just shooting at the cue ball, and I keep everything about my stance the same, and I just elevate up and hit a bit low on the cue ball. That was a bit less of elevation. My hair also got in the way. So I'm gonna tuck that behind my ears real quick. There we go. So get down like the 2 ball isn't even there. Elevate up. And you're able to make that 2 ball. And that's all. Is there any more questions? That's all the questions. All the ones on Zoom for now. Has anybody got any final questions?
I'll go ahead and jump in real quick and just mention for all those who might be wondering, what equipment Jane uses. He does play with the Q-Tech SVB edition, the white cue that Shane Van Bonen plays with, and that's his everyday player. You might see the red glove that it's in his hand. He uses the Kamui red glove there. So you can also notice in the prepping he used a Delta 13 rack. So all of these products you're able to see and purchase from the Billiard Factory. So if you're interested, definitely visit our website, www.billiardfactory.com, so you can be just like Jaden. So with that being said, if that's all the questions, Jaden's checking one more time to see if there's any other questions.
That's all the questions.
Yeah, so again, thank you everybody for joining. We certainly appreciate it. We look forward in the future to putting something like this together again. But again, thanks again to Jaden and his family for allowing him to participate with us and showing everybody his tricks and his practices of what you can do on a table in terms of just practicing your drill shots. So thank you very much, and hope you guys have a great evening.
Hey Mo, we have one more question. Tips for
Okay.
accuracy.
Tips for accuracy. Well, I'm not really, as I said earlier to someone here, I'm not really much of a systems player. I just play based on feel. So when I'm having trouble with a certain shot, which there is a certain shot that sometimes I have trouble with, and that is these shots cutting down the rail. I typically will just get down on my table and dedicate maybe 30 minutes to just shooting the shot over and over again, or any shot that I'm having trouble with. So I basically shoot it hard, soft, and this is one of my problem shots, definitely. So shoot it hard, soft, anyway, try to make it as much as possible, but really getting those misses out is good. So just shooting a different shot as many times as possible will really help you. Even though it sounds a bit boring, it's not really what you want to do. You don't want to get down and shoot that shot 100 times, but that's what you're going to have to do if you want to get it in your muscle memory to shoot that shot. So if that is all the questions, if we have no open questions.
We had somebody in there that wanted to give a shout out to your mom.
Oh yeah,
They
shout
wanted
out to my
they
mom
wanted
for
to say thanks to
laying
Mom
on
as
the
well.
table.
Thanks, moms.
So yeah, my mom, thank you for laying on the table, risking your life for cool school. And so, oh, it looks like you popped in one more question. Oh, cool, thanks. You're welcome. So if that's all the questions, then I think that's a wrap for Pool School number 5. So thank you guys so much for joining us. Really hope you enjoyed. Thank you to the Billiard Factory. If you want any of my equipment, it's all available at the Billiard Factory's website. We also think, since you've joined us, we have a discount for you guys on billiardfactory.com. We have a 15% discount that'll be emailed to y'all since y'all joined us for this event. So thank you guys so much for coming to this. I appreciate it. Melanie, last
Yep,
word?
just make sure that you look out for that email. Definitely take advantage of that promo discount you're going to get. It's definitely one of our biggest discounts that we offer. So certainly look out for it and take advantage of it. And I think that's going to be a wrap for us. So thank you again so much for everybody for joining. And we'll see you on the flip side.
Thank you guys.